Right then, folks, it's happening. Oh my, is it happening? And not in a good way. Run the intro. Right then, guys, so the more keen-eyed amongst you will have noticed that we are indeed second in the table, which tells you everything you need to know. After an 11-point lead then, we are now second in the Vanarama National League, and we are just behind Hartlepool by 1 point. Massive game today, because we are away at Hartlepool. So, if we go into the schedule, you was last with us for the ridiculous result at Woking. We then lost 5-4 to Barnet. We followed that up with back-to-back wins against Boreham Wood and Eastleigh. We then lost away at Wrexham 2-1 after taking the lead. We drew 1-1 with Dagenham and Redbridge. So, we are in the shit, boys. There's no other way to put it. We have got a few games left to try and save our season. We are playing Chesterfield and we are playing Hartlepool. Obviously, massive games for us now, because they will very much determine our season if we can get a good run of games going. The problem is as you can see, since kind of mid-February, we haven't been able to do that. We've lost, drew, lost, won, lost, won. With just no consistency whatsoever. So, boys, I don't know where we're going, but it's been touted in the media already that Mr. France might be on his way out, so that's not very good for us, is it? So we get into the game today then. I don't know whether I can hold a team meeting here. There we go. A team meeting. Let's hold a team meeting. There isn't a suitable reason to hold a team meeting. Well, if I want to hold a team meeting, you should let me hold one. Girl, what is this? Boys. We're in dangerous territory here. So have we got our strongest squad out is the question. And the answer to that is yes. Right, so we've got Ryan Boot, Cranston, Pigott, Sheab and Cox at the back, Osborne and Cole in midfield, McGee, Sparrow and Cox. Up front then is Charlie Ball. We need some big performances here today, boys. We really do. I might actually change straight into a balanced mentality because we are the away side and see how we get on. Can hear a dog sniffing to my right hand side. I've no doubt that she's about to jump up on top of us. So then we are going to say, what are we going to say? Do you know what, actually? We're going to hands on hips. We're the underdogs out here. No, pump the fist and say that. Underdogs, let's go and cause an upset. We've motivated one player in Dion McGee. Oh, we need better, boys. We really do need better. Got to make sure that the sounds are off. They are. Cranston on this left-hand side then finds Cole to Osborne. Back to Pigott. Pigott launches it forward. Sparrow's there and Sparrow's 1-0. And that is exactly the kind of thing we need, fellas, if we're going to stay. Well, we don't want to stay anywhere near the National League, do we? If we're going to get back to the summit of the table and go up this season. Because up until this point, it's not been looking brilliant. Lovely ball over the top. And we've just undone Hartlepool with the kind of goals that we've been getting undone with lately. So hopefully we can kind of press on now. Bloomfield finds Johnson then. Odesina, Christ Jr. Tai. That's a mouthful. Johnson over the top for Bloomfield. Sheab intercepts. Cass then finds Christ. Odesina, Johnson launched it forward for Bloomfield. Again intercepted. Christ is there. Molyneux to Cass. Plays it inside to Donaldson. Thank you for licking my arm, Bella. Molyneux's on the ball, and Luke Molyneux Not a play you'd expect to miss from there. Oh. So, very, very even game then. McGee with the corner. Floats it in. Cassie's there. Sparrow picks it up. Plays it back to McGee. In swinging. Oh, gone for another corner. That was a nice little passage of play. And the first 10 minutes here have been more exciting than most of the games we've had in this little terrible run. Sparrow then. Can he get a crossing? Plays it to the edge of the box. Finds Cole. Cole can't get a crossing. Ofosu to Hines. And the highlight just finishes. We've been the better side here, but it's only 15 minutes in. Very, very early days. Johnson heads the ball away. Donaldson's got it. He's got Bloomfield in front of him. Dangerous player. Christen goes out wide. Ofosu, is he going to keep it in? He does. Cross comes in. Bloomfield's there, and Ryan Boot gathers the ball. Looking at the headers pretty much directly at him. He has actually, in fact, become the leading goal scorer in the league now as Bloomfield, so we have got to watch out for him. He's definitely got a goal in him, this lad. Casten plays it back to Ravus. Cox picks up the ball nicely. Cole on the inside, back inside to Jamie Osborne. Cole again to Cox, to Sparrow, out wide to Cox. Cox gets the crossing. McGee's there, and it's over the bar, fellas, and that's not what we need. Got a bulldog at the moment who's being very needy and trying to lick my arm as we're trying to do commentary. Do apologise. Ofosu then, Sparrow to Donaldson. Inside to Christ. Bloomfield's on the ball. Back to Christ. He's got plenty of options ahead of him here. Ofosu's there, and again, simple goal. And the first 20 minutes has been very, very interesting here. Obviously, we can't afford a draw. This is a game, really, that we have to win. Christ just slots it over nicely. Shiab was all kinds of out of position. In fact, it's not Shiab, is it? It's Piggott who was out of position originally, which then pulls Shiab and Cox out of position. And that's no good, fellas. We have been the better side, but being the better side and losing or drawing doesn't mean anything. It's the points that matter at the moment. So we are going to give the lads a little bit of encouragement just heading into half-time here. See if we can't get that breakthrough. Come on, and the clock's just dwindling and dwindling and dwindling. I mean, the lads are playing well, so I don't want to be too harsh on them, but if we go in here at 2-1 down, I will be fuming. Luckily, the header's over the bar, and we do go in then at 1-1. The XG says it all, the stats say it all. We have been by far the better side, but just not quite there. Do you know what? Keep up the performance. Let's inspire them. Let's get back out there, do more of the same. Surely if we play the way that we've been playing, we've got to take 3 points here today. One would think. Cox is not having the best of games on that right-hand side as Hines takes a throw in then. Cox, the defender Cox, gets the ball. Sparrow picks it up. Charlie Ball is racing forward. Can he find him? Is he going to find anybody? He's just running into the corner, and what a waste. Ofosu then, Bloomfield's on the ball now, cuts inside to Christ. He's got plenty in front of him on the left and the right there. McGee with a lovely interception. Cole then to Cranston. Cranston launches it long, trying to find Charlie Ball. Does find Charlie Ball. I didn't think he was going to, and Charlie Ball's pass was appalling. McGee, no chance of getting onto it. Cox, though, with a great interception. And just as we were slating the lad off, he does something, but then shoots straight at the keeper. And that's not going to do very well for us. We have got then half an hour on the clock to get something more out of this game. 20 minutes to go. We are going to go attacking, and it might be too late. Fosu, it's just over the bar. And maybe we shouldn't go into an attacking mentality here because it's a risk. That's the truth of it. It is a risk. So Charlie Ball's not having a good game. On comes Mr. Kyle Hoodlin. Aaron Sibia, I'm not sure, is really the best player to be playing out on that right-hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off Cox, switch him over with McGee. McGee's then going to become an an inside forward on that left-hand side. Right-hand side, sorry. One more change. Who else is not playing brilliantly? Jordan Cranston's not having the best of games, but I really don't want to be bringing on cover in this situation. Oh, what to do. The rest of the midfield's having a decent game in all fairness. So we're going to now then say, go attacking. We want to win this. Like, we have to win this game. Wait for the substitutes to come in. Then give it a shout. You want to encourage them. And come on, boys, 10 minutes to go. The clock is just winding down. There's green faces all over the pitch. They're happy with that. Cox said, so Hudlin, can Kyle Hudlin get there? He can't. Ravas comes and collects nicely. And you get the feeling that this is going to be a counter-attack for Hartlepool. Christ picks up the ball then on this right-hand side, plays it forward. Shiab intercepts nicely. Pigot's there. Pigot's very far forward. Going to have to change that. Aaron Sibiat there. Back to Pigot. Can't find Hudlin. Featherstone on the ball. Plays it to Molyneux. Shiab's there. Is Aaron Sibiat going to get it? He's not, but that's a poor pass. McGee's there. Cole. Launch it forward. Aaron Sibiat. Oh, Sparrow's there. Yes, it's in. I didn't think it was in. That's in on the near post. I actually thought that had gone wide, and it's just snuck underneath the keeper. And that, boys, is exactly the kind of response that we needed. I didn't think that was in at all. I don't know what you guys thought, but here it is. A nice little touch from Aaron Sibiat. And when that was hit, I really thought it had gone just wide. Ravas beaten at his near post, and it's just slotted in, really. And that is massive for us. Cole is knackered, so is McGee. Do we take anybody off here? Pigot then launches the ball forward. If we concede here, I'm going to be so angry. Should change the mentality, really, but I can't do it in the middle of a highlight. We will do it now, though. We will now go into a bit more of a cautious mentality, and we will very quickly. Stephen Gleeson we will bring on for Reece Cole, and we will change him into a ball-winning midfielder as well on defend. Just shore up the midfield a little bit. We don't need now to be pressing forwards. This is a great result for us if we can keep it, which is, of course, the all-important thing. Can we keep hold of the league? The clock. Yes! That's what we needed, boys. And as you can see, actually, we was by far the better team in the first half. Second half, they actually pushed on a little bit more and probably feel a little bit aggrieved. We had more shots on target, though. So, well, we are going to say then, with outstretched arms, well done, lads. That has taken us to the top of the table. Everybody's looking happy. So, can we now build the momentum off of there? We are only, of course, 2 points ahead, and Hartlepool have got a far superior goal difference than us. So, we're going to need to win pretty much every game now, boys. We really are. So, we will come back in a minute, and we'll be playing Wealdstone away. Right then, boys, so here we are. We are back then for the game against Wealdstone. Now, because there's only been 2 games and because we've got another game in 3 days, I have fully rotated the squad here. We're going to find out whether this is a good move or a bad move. We're hoping it's the previous. So, we've got Ryan Boot in goal, who is an absolute mainstay in the team. We've got Cover, Tricker, Williams and McNally at the back. We've got Gleeson and Ball in midfield. That's James Ball, not Charlie Ball, obviously. Then we've got Aaron Sibiat, Ward and Donowa just behind a first start, I believe, for Adam Rooney. It would have been Kyle Hudlin, but he was injured. He's there and his fitness levels are showing as good, but I don't trust the fact that he won't get injured within the first kind of 20 minutes. So we'll leave Hudlin for the second half. Into the game we go then. And we're hoping that we can pick up 2 wins on the live com for you today, boys, after Monday's shenanigans. And let's hope that we can go a few points clear, because that would be brilliant. We are going to say we're pumping fists. Let's pile on the misery today for Wealdstone, who have not won in 10. Let's get into it, fellas, and let's hope that we get started nicely as Isted takes a... Oh my gosh, Phillips then. Gleeson gets the ball. Rooney, not the quickest, but he does go around his man really nicely there, Adam Rooney, and shoots at the near post when there's 2 people in the box. Everything that we was just about to say good again about him got swiftly undone. Dyer with the free kick then. Oh, Charlie. Ryan Boot with a fantastic save as Ball gets the ball clear. That made a lot of sense, didn't it, fellas? Oh, and considering we're attacking, we're not really on the uprise here. You would expect us to be a little bit more dominant, so we are going to say, let's give them some encouragement rather than demanding more. Hasn't done much for lots of them. Wealdstone actually putting up quite a good defence here, and nothing happening. McNally with the throw then, finds Justin Donowa. Jamie Ward, Donowa again, Aaron Sibiat from 7-8 yards out, hits it straight into the stands. And this is a game, really, again, that we need to be winning just to give us that little bit of a cushion against Hartlepool, because they've got a much, much better goal difference. As the ball goes over the top then, and Parrish does get in behind, shoots wide, luckily for us, but that's warning signs there, gentle boys. That is warning signs. McNally then heads the ball away. Capriano gets the ball back in. Cover does get the ball away. Gleditch is there. Swings it back in again. And can we please clear the ball? Thank you. Aaron Sibian, and he's going to run for it. He's not going to get there first. He does intercept though, however. He's got Rooney just inside him. Doesn't go for it. Magnificent strike there from Devontae Aaron Sibia, and the keeper makes a really good save. It'd be a great time to go in. Half time 1-0. Great time to score just before the first half finishes. And no. Of course not. Why would you do that for, boys? So, Rooney's not having the best of games. I am going to point the finger and say I am really not happy with your performance. And we are going to go into the tactics. Rooney's not doing well at all. He comes out. And is anybody else playing really, really poor? James Ball is playing really bad. Really, really bad in the central midfield there. So, I think we bring on Jamie Osborne. We need all the points from here. We might just drop it back into a bit more of a positive mentality rather than an attacking mentality. Maybe that's what's going wrong with the boys. I don't know. Feeling the pressure too much of being forced forwards, maybe. Clock is ticking down. Nothing is happening, and this is really, we've gone from one extreme to the other in the games here, and we are going to absolutely demand more now of the entire team. We're going to go very attacking because I want us to get a goal here. What are we like fitness levels wise? Not fantastic. Bring on Cranston for cover, and in we go. Don't you dare bark, Bella. I know that the door's just gone. And right then, boys, in we go. So, can we get something out? How can we not beat Worldstone here? I mean, no offence to any Worldstone fans, but they've been terrible in this particular save, and it looks like we're going to lose. Oh, Boot comes and collects the ball. See, I get nervous now whenever we're at this kind of a situation. I get nervous because we always seem to have that one thing happen, and it's normally a ball over the top like that where we just get completely undone. As Justin Donowa then on this right hand side, lovely little run from the winger, gets it in. Aaron Sibia's there at the back post. Oh, lads, just what we needed. We can drop the mentality down from very attack. Oh, we can't because we're in the replays. You see here, Justin Donowa then just goes round his man. He had two men on him originally. Dinks the ball into the back post. Aaron Sibia not marked. His man was all over the place. And we needed that, fellas. We really needed that. So we'll now just come back into a bit more of a balanced mentality. We've got 15 minutes to go. Parrish then. Benyu. Please don't. McNally gets the ball. And he charges down his right-hand side. And Donowa's pulled his man away. Donowa then lovely running behind. Gets the ball into the middle. Kyle Hudlin's there. And it's just over the top. Unfortunate, boys. That would have been really nice to have the 2-goal cushion. We're really putting on the pressure a little bit here now. Boot then to Williams. Williams goes out left to Aaron Sibia. Aaron Sibia finds Osborne. Look at the space for Ward, I was going to say. And Ward then, will he cut inside? No, he finds Kyle Hudlin. And that's 2-0 to the Moors. 5 minutes to go. That's surely got to wrap it up. Lovely, lovely bit of play there. Great run from Ward. If you see on the left-hand side, just finds a nice little pocket of space. Not naturally a winger, of course. Should be playing up front. And that ball was beautifully weighted. And Kyle Hudlin finds it on his head really well. Oh, boys, that gives us a little bit of breathing room, finally. Isted then with the goal kick, over the top. Cranston heads it away, launches the ball forward. Is Donowa going to get there? Donowa does get there, and what a goal! That is Justin Donowa. And he said, boss, why am I not in the team? Look at that for a performance today. 2 assists, well, no, 1 assist and an amazing strike here. Runs in behind his man and just belts it near post. Keeper has no idea what's going on. Oh, boys, my heart. Right, Benyu then with the kick-off. Bateman to Gleditch. Manuel's there, Osborne. Osborne comes forward. He's not really under any kind of pressure. Lovely pass. Oh, Ward. That would have been a fantastic goal there had he managed to just slot it round the keeper. And the clock ticks down, boys, and that is exactly what we needed today. A good performance in the end, outstretched arm, very pleased with the results and the performance in the end. We left it bloody late on, boys, and we really have put ourselves in a bit of a sticky situation. The fact that we've still got to play Chesterfield is really good for us, though. So let's just go in and see who we've got to play. So, our final games, the notable teams then. They are Chesterfield, Yeovil are 10th, Kingsland are bottom, Bromley as well. Bromley are blimey. So, you would say that Bromley and Chesterfield are probably the most important games, but we'll come back for the Chesterfield and the Maidenhead double header. So, we're going to play the last 2 games of the season, obviously, on the videos and see, do we go up or do we not? We really need to go up. And we've got to have a really convincing end to the season now, boys, as well. Let me know what you thought of the games today in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button for me. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We are uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. A great afternoon, boys. I'll see you on Friday. Take it easy.